Hi, welcome back, my beautiful muses. Thank you for joining me for this how-to on how to dermaplane your skin. This is a procedure that I do every 4 to 6 weeks on my face, and dermaplaning is kind of a fancy way of saying that we're going to shave our face. I know. It is not a big deal at all. You do have to be careful. The procedure is not for everyone. Dermaplaning is a procedure that is offered in esthetician and dermatologist offices in place of microdermabrasion. Dermaplaning is basically the scraping of like 21 days worth of skin cells off of your skin with the excellent side effect of 1, having softer skin, 2, helping speed up the skin cell turnover like microdermabrasion does, and the side effect of not having peach fuzz on your face anymore. Now, I know that some of you can be concerned about the hair coming back thicker, fuller, darker. Physically, it is impossible to do that. I have been doing this now for probably 3-4 months, and I love it. Again, you have to be careful. The first time that I did it, I was a little sloppy about it, and I did nick myself. So the sensation is kind of like shaving your legs, but it's your face. You're not going to feel it. It is not going to be painful or anything of that nature. Again, you don't want to do it too frequently. It doesn't hurt. I've actually heard of people doing it once a week, but I personally would not do it once a week. It's not really necessary. I would do it 3 to 4 weeks apart. And when you do it, especially the first time, you are going to be literally shocked at how smooth your skin is, how much of a radiant glow you have. It is impressive. It does help with things like hyperpigmentation, acne. Obviously, you're not going to shave over open acne wounds, but it does help get rid of acne scars. It's safe enough to use while you're pregnant or you're nursing. This is a procedure that you can do without chemicals absorbing into your skin. It's very natural. On Sunday nights, I choose Sunday night to do my Sunday night skincare. Sunday nights for me, I'm prepping for the work week and I'm prepping to have a hectic schedule, and that is kind of my time. So it's Skincare Sunday. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. If you're interested in having regular Skincare Sunday videos, subscribe below, hit the notification bell, and comment, yes, you want Skincare Sunday videos, and I will be more than happy to upload those. Now, some of the benefits. 1 is the fact that it's going to help fade and get rid of hyperpigmentation and acne scars. It's going to help the skin cells to turn over faster, kind of like a baby, kind of like the microdermabrasion procedure, so that you kind of get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles. Not all of them. This is not an overnight miracle. Trust me, it is not, but it is something that you can do on a regular basis that is going to be wonderful for your skin. Your products that you use, your skincare products, at night when you put them on, they're hard at work. They're working while you're sleeping. Cool. But if you do this to your skin, so it's a physical exfoliation of your skin, they're going to absorb so much better. I mean, just so much better than if you were just to apply it, every day and never deep exfoliate your skin. Now, we know there's surface exfoliants like the little scrubby beads and your facial washes, and then your chemical pills, your chemical exfoliants, all of that. Those are great. Those are really good for your skin. You go a little bit deeper than that. Now, there is a place out in California. It is a dermatologist out in California. She has actually created a tool it's a dermaplaning tool. You can purchase it on Amazon or you can purchase it online. It's called Stacked Skincare. And again, it was developed by a famous dermatologist out in California so that people can do this procedure at home. This tool is, from what I understand, phenomenal. It's about $75, and the razor refills for them are about $20. But they last a while. It's not like you're going to be, paying that every 3-4 weeks. It is stainless steel. It's a very strong filling blade that you can use, blade handle you can use. But it's going to look equivalent to this tool. So this is the tool. Okay, and so it's going to look very similar to those twinkle razors that you see for eyebrows and facial hair, especially if you get that fun facial hair that's like right here along your jawline. You're going to know about that. It looks very much like that. I use very similar tools that I get on Amazon. These are my little razors. They have a guard on them so they're not going to nick you. They can. Don't underestimate the power of a blade, period. But these are a little bit safer than the scalpels that they use to do the dermaplaning tool at the dermatologist or the esthetician's office. Some people say it's not as effective if you use that use these as opposed to using the actual scalpel. I have had both done and I've not noticed a difference. So I use these, and I use these at home. Obviously, I am not a doctor. I cannot prescribe anything. I am not certified to instruct this. I'm just telling you what I do on Sunday nights about every 3 to 4 weeks or so. So I use these. You can get these on Amazon for about $10 for a pack. And I sterilize them in alcohol. So what I do is I take a shot glass and I put alcohol in there. I let it soak really good. Then I wash it, soak it again, and wash it. So it's good and sterile when I go to use it. And this is what the blade looks like. I use the bigger one on my face, and I use this littler one. I use this one on my eyebrows. And so you can tell there's kind of a difference in size there. And so what I do is I wash my face very well, which I have done already. I cleansed it really good. I kind of double cleansed it. So I do an oil cleanse first, then I did an actual facial wash. And then I pat dry my skin. I let it air dry for about 10 to 15 minutes before I start the procedure. And so what I do from there is with sterile hands, so I've already washed my hands, I'm going to use the longer one. So we're going to start with the face first before we go to our eyebrows. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take about this much skin. I'm going to show you on this part of the face. You're going to take about this much skin right here. You're going to pull it taut. That is what I'm doing with my fingers. So if you need, you can see it that way or this way. I'm going to pull it taut, and I'm just going to, in small, short strokes, shave my face within that window of skin that is pulled taut. Now, I'm going to try to zoom in here so that you can see this. Do you see that? I hope you can see that. That is the skin cells and peach fuzz off of this part of my face. And so this is what I do, and I do it all over my face. Okay? So I'm going to wipe that off real quick. It's nice and clean. I continue on. I do very small sections. Here, I'm going to pull this taut, and I'm going to go down. Now you're going to hold this at a 45-degree angle. You're not going to go straight down because you're going to notice you're not getting anything, but you could potentially cut yourself. And you're not going to lay it flat because it's really not going to pick up the cells. It's just going to essentially shave your face maybe just a little bit, but not smooth down to the skin, okay? And it's definitely not going to remove any skin cells. So you're going to do it, you're going to pull it taut, and you're just going to go at a 45-degree angle, okay? And so I did this about 3 weeks ago. So there's only a little bit coming off, if you can see that. Okay, so that is how we do the face. Okay, now what I do is I take the little guy here, the little guy that has been cleaned and sterilized, right? We're going to take that and we're going to do the nose. And I'm just covering the key parts of the face. I'm not going to make you sit here and see the whole shaving process, okay? But right here with the little guy, we're going to pull the nose kind of down. And I'm looking in the mirror in case you're wondering why I'm not looking directly at you. I'm looking in the mirror to make sure I'm not making a mistake. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pull it taut and you're going to go down. Small strokes. Okay, you're not going to apply a lot of pressure. There's very little there because like I said, 3 weeks ago. And you'll notice that. You'll notice that the more frequently you do it, obviously not as much is coming off. The sides here, you're going to twist this way and you're going to go down. Keep going down. Same situation. Very little is coming off there. Eyebrows. Oh, but let me do note, the nose is where I cut myself before. The nose is because of the shape of the nose, because it doesn't have as much skin as like your cheeks do, you're going to be really careful around this area. So you're only going to want to go over this maybe twice, tops 3 times. Your full shave line. That is it. Okay, so now to eyebrows. Eyebrows, I never pluck my eyebrows. I do not pluck my eyebrows. I did waxing for years because it's easy. It's just you rip it off and apply pressure and then you're done all in one fell swoop. And tweezing them kind of feels like some sort of torture device. So I prefer to shave my eyebrows. And that also saves me from pulling at my skin, yanking little hair follicles. There's been some debate here and there where people say that plucking and waxing over time can cause the hair not to grow back, so you start to get very sparse hair as you get older. So why not? Let's just shave it, make it a little bit easier, and it's an exfoliation at the same time. Why not? Okay, so for the eyes, I will pull my eye up this way. There is some pulling involved, very gently. Okay, and then we're going to go across. And you're going to just do little tiny strokes like that. And I can just see the hairs falling off. Now, when you are using this tool for dermaplaning, not just for your eyebrows, but you're actually using this for dermaplaning purposes, you're not going to do your eyelid. Please do not do your eyelid. Please do not try to do your eyelid. Okay, you can go up here around your brow line, but do not do your eyelid. I just need to put that out there. It's a disclaimer. I don't want anyone to do it and try it and then comment, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world they've ever done to their face. Okay, so when I am done with that, I will go and I will rinse my face. I'm rinsing my face off. I'm not going to wash it again because it tends to dry it out. So what I do is I just take water and wash over it. Or you can use one of those rags that are microfiber, I believe, that are made to use with warm water to remove all your makeup. That's what their claims are. And you're not trying to remove makeup. You're just getting off whatever, skin cells have flaked off, peach fuzz has flaked off. You're just trying to get rid of that all in one swoop. What I do is I then apply a mask. Okay, so I use one of 2 masks. Okay, there's really no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of whatever I feel like dealing with that night. So the Indian Healing Clay is one of the masks that I use. Excuse me, it is natural. It is natural 100% calcium bentonite clay. And you mix this with apple cider vinegar that has the mother still in it, so like Bragg's apple cider vinegar. You will mix it with that and you'll create a paste that's essentially the mask. You put it on your face, you let it set. I do the max time. So the max time on here is 20 minutes. 10 minutes if you have delicate skin. So 20 minutes. And what this does, and what I feel like I need, is an infusion of minerals. And that is what this does. It infuses your skin with some minerals, vitamins, and it also purges your skin. So once I have exfoliated my skin completely and removed the hair on my skin, I then feel like I need to kind of purge those pores. And so that's what this does. So when you put it on, you're letting it dry, you can tend to feel like a very tightness around your face. It does tighten up. Your lips will be kind of pushed out, duck lips. It will pulsate. That's what they say. That's what they actually claim on here. Feel your face pulsate. I wouldn't exactly call it a pulsate, but you can definitely feel a tightness. Then you take warm water on a rag, apply it to loosen up the clay, and then you take it all off. Your face is going to be red for about 5 minutes or so. If you have more sensitive skin, maybe 10 minutes. So you're not going to do this right before you leave the house. And again, I recommend this on a Sunday evening or Saturday if you're not going to be going out that night, so that your face has time to rest after you've done all of this. If I do not do the Aztec healing clay, and by the way, I get this on Amazon along with the actual Bragg's raw apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. If I do not use that, I use The Ordinary. The Ordinary makes a AHA 30%, BHA 2% peeling solution. And this is a 10-minute exfoliating facial. Now, I want to put a disclaimer on this as well. This is going to exfoliate in addition to the dermaplaning you've already done. It is an acid exfoliation. People who have sensitive skin, please do not use any sort of, you want to use more of the clay mask if you're going to use a mask, or a soothing mask, a yogurt, cucumber, peel-off mask, something of that nature. Do not try to use a chemical exfoliant afterwards, because your skin is going to be very sensitive, and this is what I'm talking about here. This is literally blood red. It is so gory looking. Actually, the first time I applied this, I freaked my husband out. So that was really kind of awesome. But you're going to apply this. This is one of my favorite chemical exfoliating masks out there, because it is so cost effective. I think this is like $8, $10 or something like that on The Ordinary's website. And you put it on, you do not leave it on more than 10 minutes, and you take a warm cloth and remove it. And at this point, your face has gone through a maximum exfoliation. Your skin, your face will be glowing. It may even appear kind of shiny, like that squeaky clean look. And it may feel tight and dry. This is where your skincare products kick it up a notch. You're going to put a moisturizer on, or if you use some sort of retinol, I probably would stay away from retinol if you've used this chemical peel, the exfoliating peeling solution. You may want to try on your first time not using either of those and just using a regular mask and a regular moisturizer, because you're going to need to put some moisture back in your skin. You have fully exfoliated that skin. It's time to put some good stuff back in there. And you'll feel it. You'll feel a tightness to it. So you want to put some moisture back on, and then you just rest. You rest that night. You get up the next morning and you can follow your normal routine. That's really what I do on about every 3 to 4 weeks on a Sunday night. It is kind of my Sunday night skincare, if you will, and it is a wonderful thing to do for your skin. I know not everyone's going to be brave enough to do this at home, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. If you don't feel comfortable doing it at home, at least your first time, go and have the procedure done. The procedure tends to run about $200, $250, about the same cost of microdermabrasion, maybe a little bit more, and it is about 20 minutes to the procedure. So whatever you want to do, it's up to you. Again, I've never done this with the true scalpel. I'm not going to show you that method because I've not done that myself. If you feel brave enough to amp it up and do it with a scalpel, I would definitely read legitimate reviews on how to do that, and then order your scalpel, sanitize, and go for it if you feel comfortable. If you don't, I recommend the stacked skincare that I showed you before, and I'll have the link below in the box on how you can get your hands on that particular tool that was created by a dermatologist so you can do the procedure at home, and you can give that a shot if you would feel more comfortable. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions about my routine that I do, or the dermaplaning routine. I can try to help you as best as possible. If you want to continue to get these types of how-tos, getting unready with me, getting ready with me, my Sunday night skincare, please leave a comment below. Let me know, and please subscribe below. I love my muses. I'm here for you. I'm here to hear from you, find out what you want to see, what you want to hear about, and I'm going to put myself out there. And until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.